Hey guys, it's been a while. Um, Sorry for the disappearance, I guess. Although obviously I don't have that many viewers or subscribers yet, but you know, still got to keep going. Uphold my promise to myself that maybe I could find my purpose somewhere on the internet. So to make up for it, I'll be making a two-parter after this. Well, not a two-parter. I'll do a second video after this one. It'll probably be posted right after. Uh, but today's topic I wanted to cover was friendship. Uh, I kind of struggle with it. If I'm gonna be genuinely honest with you guys, I'm terrible at making friends. Partially because I am very filled with anxiety and I'm very uh, shy. I'm a very shy person. I'm very introverted. I don't take kindly to talking to too many strangers. The few people who are my friends kind of had to come to me in order to really get that get that part out of me that really wanted them to be my friend. Um, People don't understand that friendship is really important. Uh, Friendship is probably one of the most important things out there in life, because you really don't want to spend time alone by yourself too much. It could really, 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 really hurt you. So badly to a point where you're gonna constantly think that everyone just dislikes you and doesn't want to be your friend or anything. And me personally, I'm guilty to that. I've recently, actually, as of now, uh, I'm kind of feeling like shit around my friends. I don't know what it is. Uh, I'm just getting this ick, I guess. I really can't believe I use that term, but I can't believe I've used that term, but it's the only way to describe it. I've kind of gotten this ick to them, and they just don't feel like my friends. You know, I sit quietly in those calls a lot, wondering and pondering, usually in silence, whether or not these guys are my friends. And midway through, I guess, pondering, I've also kind of come to this feeling of hatred that I really don't enjoy. I don't mean to hate them because they've done nothing wrong. I'm pretty sure they're not even aware that I'm feeling down, but that's also because I'm not a really vocal person. I typically don't ever open up to anyone ever for anything, and it's terrible. It's bad for you. I have one friend. She's really great. She's an amazing friend because out of all the people that I know, she seems to be the only one that cares when I reach out. Um, but there be points in times where I feel like I should blame her sometimes, even though nothing's her fault. And she even proved the point to me once where how could I be a bad friend? Where she said this, she said, how could I be a friend when everyone else chooses not to help you but me? And, she's right. I don't know how I could hate her. Um, but it hurts my soul to know that I am, for some odd reason. Um, because, I really want friends. And I really want her to stay as my friend. I actually consider her my best friend. Um, just because she can help me so on a deep level of mentality, unlike everyone else who's just fucking around or stays quiet or doesn't really talk to me often like she does. Like, obviously, we all have our moments where we're in those Discord VCs talking to each other. And, everybody's just having a grand old time, and I'm just sitting in silence like a fucking fool, questioning if whether or not I'm doing the right thing or if anybody in that call even likes me, you know? Um, Recently, I've kind of left them, and I don't even think that they're aware because I've kind of done it silently, uh, just to distance myself from them because I don't feel right when I become that level of hatred. And as I should, because it's really wrong. It's so wrong to hate on people for not giving you the attention you feel like you need. But when you're just constantly the person in silence and no one is willing to talk to you, it's hard to say that things are all right because it's hard to say that things are all right, and it's hard to say that you know that you're trying to not seek attention because you are at the end of the day. And I just don't want to seem to them like I'm just some selfish asshole. I i don't mean to feel like I need everybody's attention because I really don't, because at the end of the day I just want at least one person's attention. No one's usually talking to me, so it's hard to fit in and feel like you're a part of the group when everyone kind of refuses to speak to you. And it's not like it's their fault. I mean, they don't realize that I'm just sitting in the back quietly. But in the end, I guess I, I'm the one to blame. I don't have the correct voice to speak what's on my mind because I always fear that I'll jeopardize the friendships that I have now, even with my best friend, who I just mentioned. Um, because really, I don't want to go searching for another friend or another friend group. I kind of want to finally stick to my people and just sit in one place. And I want it to be them. So, as I said before, I've distanced myself from them, just to stop myself from causing so much more damage and kind of clear my mind, just to, hopefully come to an understanding. Uh, will I tell them eventually that I've left? Yes. But I don't see. I don't even know what to say because it's friendship is just something I'm not good at talking about because I've very rarely had it, and as I've gotten older, I've rarely even considered most people that I've spoken to my friend. Um, that's just trust issues though. I can't trust anybody for shit. Mostly because I've had a lot of moments in my life where I've been backstabbed, or I've sat in silence, just wailing away, choosing to be alone when some people are still willing to reach out. I'm a fool. You know, I'm a fool of my own game, and all those friendships that have ended is truly my fault because I'm, I guess I'm too stubborn to realize that you know people are out there to care for me, and you know I just can't accept it. It's so hard to believe, I guess, in a way, that there are people out there that really do care. And I've pretty sure I've mentioned this in a video before, but I want to bring it up again because this is the topic of friendship. And friendship means a lot. And I encourage all of you to make sure you still have a friend, uh, like I am. Uh, these people that I call friends, they have their moments, and hopefully at the end when I realize that they do care for me or whatnot, I'll finally smile and accept their love and care. Um, at least one of them, if she even sees this video, which I doubt it because I haven't even told anyone that I've made this channel. I kind of want to do everything from the ground up, if you know what I mean. Uh, I post my TikToks and stuff of the brief moments just so that way I can gain some more viewership and stuff. Just that way my voice can be heard out there. Um, Also, as a side conversation, I might post some gaming videos. Don't know which game, as you guys have seen from the past videos. I have a couple games I could play. Um, this one being Destiny 2, which don't flame me. I know it's not really the greatest game in the world. It's kind of like the worst experience ever. I know, trust me. But back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I encourage you all to seek friendship because sometimes you won't find peace alone. You will always have to have someone next to you, uh, regardless if you want to or not. Humans naturally need someone to talk to, or else, to start feeling like shit. Uh, can can attest to that. I do indeed always feel like shit because I'm too afraid to talk, and hopefully I find that peace. God, here he goes again with his corny little outro. Peace to the world. But when I say that, I truly mean it. People have no idea that, like, when I say peace to the world, I truly, truly expect everyone to hear out my words and, you know, listen to what I'm trying to say. There is so much more to the world than being alone. And you can do that with others, you know? You can say that you have no friends. I'm willing to be your friend. Fuck it. I don't care. But, at the end of the day, there will always be that one person in your heart that you'll go and remember by. You'll have that one memory when you're fucking 85 and like, oh damn, I remember that moment. And it'd be just the two of you laughing and it'll stick to you like glue, you know? I have many moments with some old friends, even if we ended sour or just don't end up talking. I laughed at them because, it's just proof, It's proof that there's goodness, there's greatness, there's love and peace in the air between everyone, all our souls. You know, there are 8 billion people in the world. To consider yourself alone is stupidity. No one's truly alone. Everyone always has someone. And if you don't have one now, you'll get someone eventually. Uh, yeah, peace of the world.